All right, gentlemen, welcome to the world of Itraizar. This is where we start our first campaign. How are you all feeling?
Thanks for having us, Ben. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, let's get started already if Sleepy Joe isn't already clocked out.
Hey, don't be a dick, Donnie. I gotta come up with a cool name for my warrior.
Whatever you choose, it won't compete with my epic fantasy name.
Well, we'll see about that, Jack.
I'm gonna go with Barack Obama because my spells are the bomb. I love being the mage. It's always the best class.
The joke was cringe, Barack, but I like its fantasy feel. And Donnie, you're a bard, right?
You know it, Ben.
All right, what's your bard's name?
The Donald.
Of course it is.
I'll give it a pass. And Joe, what's your warrior's name?
I already have the best fantasy name. How about Joltin' Joe Biden?
Jesus, Joe, I love you, buddy, but that definitely is not the best fantasy name.
Personally, I love it. All right, let's get started. Get ready. As the group of adventurers enters the town of Caspareth within the empire of Itraizar, they hear the sound of a woman screaming in the distance.
We should investigate that immediately.
I think I agree, even though potentially we could run into a dangerous scenario. Perhaps this is how we continue the story at an even faster pace.
I think I know what's going on here. Watch this shit, assholes. I use my bardic powers to seduce the woman.
Donald, what the fuck?
Seriously, Don, you're already onto this?
Nat 20, baby, and to the surprise of no one, the Donald successfully seduces the woman.
Real heroic there, Donnie.
Hey, I'm just doing what I do best.
An interesting turn of events indeed. The woman the Donald seduced gave you the location of a dangerous group of goblins about to attack a cart of goods.
I'll use my fireball spell to take them out. I'll burn their asses to a crisp.
Oh, you mean just like the Syrian family? You know what? Never mind.
Oh, and unfortunately, Barack rolls a 3. A critical miscalculation indeed. Unfortunately, his spell misfires and hits Joltin' Joe instead.
What the hell, Barack?
Yo, I'm sorry it was my bad Joe. I didn't mean to.
Well, at least that fireball must have woken your ancient ass up.
Screw you, Donald, and you too, Barack. Now I have to roll strength to survive. Ha, a 12. Is that good?
Yes, Joe, that means you're able to tank the hit with minimal damage.
Now I role-play my bardic hymns to once again fix the situation and cause the illegal goblins to leave in fear with my war song.
Donald, you'll need to roll at least a 13 to intimidate with fear using your war cry.
No sweat, watch this. Holy shit. Barely scraped by with a 13, dead on the money.
You got lucky this time, Doughball.
All right, guys, we have one final task before we can wrap up this campaign for the night. We need to make it to Dionysus' tavern and acquire his special brew to help us loosen the mood and get ready for our grand adventure.
Right, but how do we get there?
Fear not, my dear comrades, for I, the Bard of Bards, the Supreme Donald, have gathered all the knowledge of this town.
Jesus, Trump, you seduced one woman and feared some goblins? Now you think you're Jesus himself.
You sure it's not just from reading the labels on the Budweisers you've been guzzling down?
Trust me, Joe. My knowledge knows no bounds.
All right, Donnie, roll for investigation.
18, hell yeah.
Well, I'll be damned. Sorry for doubting.
Nice job. You managed to find the tavern without any trouble. Entering the tavern, you're met with dozens of people. The aroma of fresh stew, delicious turkey, and most importantly, Diana's special brew of Itraizar alcohol.
This place is packed.
This is like that time me and Orange Peel over here got into that big bar brawl. Except we had to settle for some crappy beer and stale chips instead of all the delicious food.
Yeah, Joe. Because nothing says fun night out like getting into a bar brawl. You're lucky I didn't end your senile ass when that happened.
Gentlemen, let's just enjoy the game. Ben, please continue.
Thank you, Barack. All right, where was I? Ah, yes. The brewmaster and tavern keep Dionysus walks up to your party and says, "Hello there, adventurers. Haven't seen you around here before. What can I get you?"
I tell Master Dionysus that we're on a quest and need his most special brew to help us on our journey.
All right, time for a charisma check to see what happens. Oh, and a 14. Dionysus gratefully helps your party, telling you that this is his favorite, but warns you it's extremely strong.
We can handle it.
Yeah, you think Big D Donald over here can't handle a damn pint?
Hey, it reminds me of the time back in 1770 when me and Georgie used to drink fresh Cokes out on the windowsill of his castle.
Joe, please take your meds.
Dionysus pours the brew and slides the mugs across the bar. The group takes a sip, and their faces contort in surprise. Now you all have to roll for Constitution after consuming this brutal ale, I caution you though. Anything below a 10 will result in temporary incapacitation due to the strength of this brew.
Whew, Jesus, I barely squeaked out with an 11.
Wait, what do I do? Oh, roll, my bad, guys. I was distracted. Fuck, I got a 6.
Joe, wake the fuck up. The game's almost over, then it's time to go out to eat.
All right, now we're just waiting for you, Barack.
Praise the almighty Scarlet King. Please grant me luck. Ha, hell yeah, a 17. I'm a heavyweight compared to you bitch boys.
Uncalled for.
Watch it, Barack. You're on thin ice.
All right, fellas. And with those rolls, Donald is incredibly intoxicated, but still helps Barack Obama carry the unconscious Joltin' Joe Biden on your way out of the inn. On the way out, Dionysus can be seen with his pet bear waving to you outside the tavern, wishing you good luck. With that, We must conclude this session of today's journey fueled with Dionysus' special brew.
This shit's too easy for me.
And so, our adventure comes to an end for the time being. Our heroes have begun their long journey on the road to helping save the Empire from its impending great threat. We shall continue this gaming next session. Should be a blast, right, boys?
That was fucking amazing.
Agreed. We should definitely do this again sometime. Even with all the bickering, this shit is mad fun.
Yeah, but maybe we should stick to playing games where we don't accidentally attack each other, though, Blind Barack.
Hey, watch it, Sleepy Joe. It probably only hit you because your dumbass was sitting still.
So where are we going to eat after this?
Personally, I prefer the classic atmosphere of Cracker Barrel. I appreciate the rustic vibe and old shit they have in there. Reminds me of my days back in 1865 on my dad's field.
All right, well, I'll just ignore that and say, how about we go to the Sonic drive-thru?
Sounds good to me.
I still like Cracker Barrel, but I'm up for anything, so that works.
Statistically at Sonic, if you don't get a shake, you're a fucking moron. I love Sonic so much, so I'm happy we're going there, but I will say this. Anyone here who doesn't get a shake or slushie is highly probable to be brain dead.
All right, fuck yeah, I'll drive. Let's go.